decision which must be respected. And at the same time, we as MTN and so as many other companies, we come with experiences and expertise from other parts of the continent, which we also lend ourselves to see how we can improve the working models of fiber infrastructure delivery in the country.
La qualité des services numériques, vous l'avez dit, hein, vous avez commencé à le dire, dépend en grande partie du développement du réseau de fibre optique. Au Cameroun, l'État a fait le choix de confier cette responsabilité exclusivement à l'entreprise publique Camtel. Sans remettre en cause cette décision souveraine, que peut-on faire pour s'assurer que cette infrastructure répond aux besoins actuels?
I think one of the things that has worked out well within the industry in Cameroon is that, one, we have a very collaborative platform, I believe, between all concession holders within the country. And a lot of the not only challenges but opportunities that exist are discussed there. And like you said, it's a sovereign decision which must be respected. And at the same time, we as MTN and so as many other companies, we come with experiences and expertise from other parts of the continent, which we also lend ourselves to see how we can improve the working models of fiber infrastructure delivery in the country. And the avenue that we've taken is one where we are extremely engaged with Camtel on the planning of the demand into the future. Not only that, but also in the management of the challenges that exist today. Like I mentioned earlier, with things like fiber cuts, we try as much as possible to make sure there's a very good operational handshake between us and Camtel. Are there challenges? Yes, but I think it's one where there's continuous improvement around the operational resolution of matters as and when they arise. And you know, without speaking out of turn, we're also potentially seeking opportunities for even deeper collaboration beyond the use of fiber for transport, to also see how do we unlock you know, fiber delivery into entities, but of course in respect of the rules and the laws and the regulations that have been put around that. So we've positioned ourselves as MTN in respect of the laws that are there today to be a very open and collaborative partner to see how can we work together to better deliver at the end of the day for the benefit of the Cameroonian.
La rupture de plusieurs câbles sous-marins en mars dernier a néanmoins révélé la vulnérabilité des infrastructures de connectivité par fibre optique, soulignant la dépendance de nombreux pays et entreprises à ces câbles pour un accès stable à Internet. Dans ce contexte, comment appréciez-vous l'émergence de Starlink, le service de connexion par satellite développé par SpaceX?
I see the delivery of connectivity services being one not of either or, but and. You know, I see all of these technologies, because this is exactly what it is, just a technology being very complementary of one another. Earlier this year at the MWC conference, there was a lot of discussion around, is it really one operator that can serve the need of the world's demand for connectivity service? And I think there's an appreciation that there are various technologies that are going to be needed to really meet not only the demand of today, but the demand also of the future. So I see satellite, and not necessarily speaking to Starlink, but satellite in general, as a complementary service to some of the radio and fiber connectivity that we provide in country. Of course, what is important for us as an industry is to make sure that there's harmony in the way these services are delivered to the end consumer. You have established operators today. You have operators like the one you highlighted entering various countries, and what's important is just that there is a collaborative effort to make sure that at the end of the day, it is the consumer who is set to benefit. And that's why you would see operators such as MTN at a group level, MTN Group having signed certain agreements with some of these satellite providers. And you'd see a whole lot more of those collaborative approaches at a group level which of course local regulation permitting would also be beneficial to Cameroon. So the stance and the position of MTN is we see these technologies as complementary, and we are very open to collaborative efforts, because at the end of the day, what we would all like to see is a better service and a richer service that is delivered to consumers. Satellite, as an example, has the potential to reach very deep rural areas where potentially radio networks have not yet entered, and that's where we see a lot of collaborative opportunities. So we look forward to seeing how those collaborative efforts could also come into play in Cameroon.